sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Stidham, third down from the gun. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And Williams is going to pick up a Broncos first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Stidham on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Williams. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back to throw now on first down. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Now Stidham on second down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Breaks a tackle. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. St. Brown in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
A nice little juke. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. And just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9.
They'll try the air now with Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 2nd down, Williams. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Stidham. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun, Stidham.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And he fields it cleanly. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give them back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's Stidham, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 48-yard line, here's a second down and 4.
Stidham.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Here's Stidham to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. This will be fielded at the 17.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Montgomery. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Goff now looking to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen. But the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
They'll roll him out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.